hanging in there with us. I'm glad to see you all out here today. This is our 5th annual march this year. I think that's pretty awesome. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. For the last 5 years, we have gathered here in Toronto to unite as a community of disabled people, to celebrate and take pride in who we are, and most importantly, to raise our voices against the barriers that hold us back as a community. Many of the issues that brought us together at the first march are things that we still face today. Many of us still struggle with poverty, we still face discrimination, and a lack of affordable housing and supports. The last 5 years have also made us stronger as a community. We fought back against cuts to transportation, back when the city wanted to cut back trips on the Wheel-Trans. We fought the amalgamation of Ontario Works and ODSP. We've learned that our community of disabled people are as diverse as the neighborhoods they come from. Most importantly, we started to come together as a community, united together so we can rise up. We're still here, making ourselves visible so we can no longer be ignored by those in power, even if it's so cold when we do it. We come together as disabled people in the past did when they fought for the right to live in their own homes, for curb cuts, and deinstitutionalization. These are not things that the governments did out of the goodness of their hearts. People fought for it. Our governments now seem to have other ideas. They keep us divided by making promises to some groups while imposing cuts and austerity on others. We're promised jobs and accessible transportation while social assistance and health care are cut back. These divisions are not just within our own community, but across the country. We know that there is a great disparity across the country in terms of access and equity. In Quebec, disabled people are fighting just to stay out of nursing homes, and in British Columbia, disabled people are fighting to get out of their homes and access alternative transit. These inequities become even larger when looking at different disabilities and incomes, people who are racialized, Aboriginal disabled people, thank you, Janet, refugees, women with disabilities, disabled people from the MAD movement, disabled people from LGBTQ communities, and so on. We've been doing ourselves a disservice by trying to speak in one voice when we are a diverse community with diverse voices, and that is a good thing. We do ourselves a disservice by allowing ourselves to be divided by those in power, or by trying to squeeze into one narrow definition of what the disability community is, just so we can compete against each other for whatever scraps of recognition we can gather. We are doing amazing work and fighting for important causes. Barrier Free Canada and the project Kevin just mentioned are great examples of this, but we need to allow ourselves to take up that space. As a disabled person, I've often made the mistake of apologizing when someone needs to move out of my way. And it's as if I'm apologizing